time. Yeah, if you've got any questions, any comments, anything you want. But we've definitely got the SEC has been on a warpath the last couple of days. And we've seen that they've served Coinbase with a notice of. Just want to find the exact wording, guys, the correct wording for it. I know I've got it over here. A Wells notice. Okay. So, this is really quite interesting because a Wells notice is almost like, we think you're guilty straight up. It's quite blunt that they think that they're guilty, right? But the interesting thing here is that the Coinbase has been, uh, consulting with the SEC for years. And before they launched their token, they got permission from the SEC to launch their token, and things like that. So it's really strange that the SEC would come and instead of approaching Coinbase, who they have a relationship with, and they would just come in and give them the notice of intention of the Wells notice, right? So this is very, very strange. We've got Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, coming out saying that, similar to what I'm saying. I'll read the whole conversation to you, but imagine you got both football and soccer refs on the field, but we're actually playing pickleball. The refs can't really agree on the rules of the game, and one of them decides to change a call they made in April. Because again, the SEC.
Holy shit,
Sorry?
dude. Can we just like sit on that for people who are watching? Like, we don't know. This is why the metaverse is real, bro. Like, this is happening in real time.
They
Like,
aren't
bro,
real.
watching the stream.
Yeah,
this is happening right now. Nobody knows what's going on. There's literally chaos in the streets. This is crazy.
Yeah, because what they're saying is in 2021, the SEC approved Coinbase's application to go public. They approved it knowing exactly what they were doing, that they were a crypto exchange. So to come back now and have this notice out is just crazy. And he's saying the truth is that today there's no clear rule book from the SEC on crypto, and efforts to engage with the SEC are met with silence and just enforcement actions. They have not followed a good faith rulemaking process with the industry as required under the APA 1015. Going forward, the legal process will provide an open public forum, being an unbiased body where they'll be able to make clear for everyone what the rules are. But this is really strange because Coinbase has really followed the rules here and they've consulted with the SEC throughout. I mean, Brian goes on to say 2 years ago, the SEC reviewed our business in detail and approved us going public. Our S1 clearly explained that our asset listing process included 57 references to staking. Coinbase saw this and they ran a rigorous asset review process and rejected 90% of the assets that have applied to be listed on the platform. While we understood this as part of the journey of reforming the financial system, we are right on the law, confident of the fact. So I'm not going to read this whole thing to you. I'll pin it in the bottom. The bottom line here is that finally we've got a huge crypto company, Coinbase, that has to fight back because the SEC's just lost their mind. I mean, it's gone too far. And Brian Armstrong has said the same thing, that they will not just allow this to stand. They will defend this. The Coinbase is massive. They've got a huge war chest. And it's great that now they'll be using the money that everyone's paid in crypto sort of fees when trading to really bring the space forward and say, hold on, SEC, you can't just mess people around like this anymore. They consulted with Coinbase, approved everything Coinbase was doing, and now they're coming and sending this Wells notice out to them.
Bro, if y'all are listening, so first off, on Space, you guys just saw I pinned it up at the top. If you want to hop on here and just have a little bit of discourse conversation, I'm super down. I don't have to be anywhere for another 2 hours, so like we can keep this conversation going. Would love to know if you guys want to hop up as a speaker. Literally throw up your request. I will bring you on and we will chat back and forth in real time. Because here's the thing: the only difference between you, me, Philip, Brian Armstrong, these banks, apparently, like nothing, bro. There's literally no fucking difference. They just did a couple other things and been rolling on it for a while. These things are happening in real time. You are a part. If you're listening right now or you're talking right now or anything, you're literally a part of this thing, which is why I call it a joy. There's no better way to put it. It's like this encapsulates the whole thing perfectly. We are on this fucking playing field that is self-actualizing in real time as we go. They are literally making up shit. I think that's why it's so hard for me to be like, they're gonna ban TikTok. I'm like, bro, no, they're not. Like, even if they did, something else happens, and then like whatever, like maybe it becomes Twitter. I don't fucking know what's gonna happen, but like we are self-actualizing the plot of this life thing as we go, and like anyone can make up the rules. Like there are people popping up left and right. Bro, it's like a game. It's like you're watching the shit and happen in real life. It's the weirdest shit ever. Like people pop up left and right that you've never heard of. They just pop up for 3 weeks and then they disappear again. Then someone else pops up for a few weeks. And then you're like, oh, Brian, I'm sorry. I forgot he existed. He's here again. And then it's like, it's the weirdest shit ever. But if you want to be part of it, throw up a request. If you don't, you just want to, tune into the conversations. We'll be here as well. Hit the retweets, likes. We'd love to get the show out to more people. But damn, dude, this is crazy shit. Crazy shit going on.
Yeah, the SEC's been on a warpath. I mean, they also came out today and they said that fraud remains rampant in crypto. And they put a warning out. The only money you should put at risk with any speculative investment is money that you can afford to lose entirely, the SEC said with regards to crypto today. They also said that fraudsters continue to exploit the rising popularity of crypto assets to lure retail investors into scams. So the SEC has been on an absolute warpath with crypto in the last week, more so than usual.
Bro, and here's the thing, not to make it all spiritual, but bro, anything you fucking fight, whether it's good or bad, just bubbles and bubbles and bubbles and bubbles and bubbles until it blows over. No matter what you do, the harder you push against something, if it's willing to fight you, bro, and when they will fight you, something as big as crypto, something as big as like people saying we want more, what comes with that is accountability. Like if you want more and you want this crypto, Web3, decentralized, whatever, you want this to come up, you also have to realize that yin and yang is your autonomy and your own accountability. That's why I'm so like that line is so strong for me. You really have to be accountable here, which means you need to be, it's like it comes with it. You have to be educated. And I know we're all learning as we go, but like you have to have some confidence in yourself that you have learned some things and that you can make decisions that are as informed as you're going to be at that time. And you just cannot lean on the fact I didn't know this. Why I wasn't aware of that. Like, bro, go, make decisions, but like stick with your decisions, make, and like be very fucking present when you make that decision. Don't just make a whim. Like, you're going to do that sometimes, but like whenever you can, like draw as much presence into that moment as you can and make a real decision and stick with it. And like, make that, like, let that snowball keep going, like pile. And then you'll be, 5 years later, you'll look at where you're at. But dude, this is the craziest conversation. Like I'm really enjoying this.
Check out my new layout that I just made. Boom.
Wait, hold on. Wait, zoom us out so I can see more.
It's slightly changed. Just slightly changed. You can resize.
Oh, I love this. Dude, keep it like this. This is dope.
Yeah. But you could do lots of different stuff. I'm gonna play with it a bit more, but I think that's pretty cool. It's like you can completely make it whatever you want, which is like
literally, guys, come to YouTube. If you're in Spaces, come to YouTube.
Last story before we open up Spaces, if there is any comments, end on a bullish note. We've got Sony filing patents for NFTs.